rabbits are brave. They allow themselves to be filmed without even flinching. Across the way, however, Herman is struggling. As his friend is in peril with a spider, he got caught in the web. This doesn't change Herman's obligation to get the gains of the day to the colony, regardless of his friend's peril. And he bravely chugs away, knowing he cannot help his friend, who clearly cannot get away from this spider. Saying his final goodbyes, Herman makes his way back to the colony. Meanwhile, the spider has finally finished wrapping up her meal for later and decides to send... No, she's turning around. No, she wants to really tear this thing a new a-hole, and she's determined to make sure. Yeah, she's going for it. She's really going for it. Do it. Get it. Do it. You got it. Get it. Get it. Oh. There you go. She is now ascending into the sky where she'll wait for the meal later. A fearful dragonfly in the distance feigns death to avoid the horrors of the spider. A zephyr makes the photographer realize this animal had already indeed been dead, and is wondering how she didn't catch on to that. A judgmental moth looks on in judgment. Distant thunderstorms lend way for a morbidly obese domestic house cat to get upset, but this isn't the reason. A black phase grey squirrel has caused quite the conundrum and is irritating both the existing squirrels and the cat. The black phase grey was brought to a sanctuary in Stanley Park in Westfield, Massachusetts in 1948. It is, however, not welcome here. Or will they share? The answer is a hard pass for the existing grey squirrels, and they spend the rest of the time not only terrorizing the black phase grey, but also the morbidly obese domestic shorthair, growling and carrying on as such. The black phase grey takes her leave as she realizes she's outnumbered, outmatched, and is gone. The existing grey squirrels climb their tree in victory, knowing full well that they have won the battle, give their tails a shake, and are extremely proud to protect their territory. The hypocrisy is not lost on the homeowner as the squirrel enters her territory and proceeds to do damage, and spends quite a little while doing so. Stop. Don't. No. Later, the rain finally stops, which lends way to beautiful skies and toad-shaped blossoms that glisten in the dew, and a cloudless prism enchants the sky. Meanwhile, across the way, an infant female turns to self-cannibalizing while she patiently waits for the adult male of the species to get his bathing suit on. The adult female of the species grows concerned, throws open the door with a flourish and asks, "She's going full on Hannibal, what's taking so long?" The adult male of the species does not respond. The judgmental moth continues to judge. Dusk has fallen, and light lends way to the handiwork of spiders. Clarice here is working tirelessly on her web. She has full confidence in the invisible threads that support her. She looks as though she's suspended in air, but indeed very strong fibers are holding her up. The intricacy of her hard work will pay off when the invisible web will trap insects which will provide meals for days. It gets darker as she makes her final descent in completing her web. Mostly invisible to the human eye, we are lucky enough to catch a fractal of light where you can see the completed web and you can see how beautiful and intricate her work had become. Dawn. A new day where animals, creatures, and humans can combine in an urban setting peacefully.
If this not even British-speaking bitch ever lets me out, you're a dead man.